So hi, welcome to this podcast with Okay Cool. We're gonna ask some questions today. I'm gonna start. So what inspired you guys to start the band, and what does the band name mean?
Haley, I'll take this one.
Thank you.
It started in quarantine, and we were just kind of bored because we couldn't really practice with our other band, We Could Run Club. We have like 5 people in that band, and our dedicated practice space is a very small basement. So there aren't really a lot of options for that, which left us with a lot of time to ourselves and just some time to see what we could do as songwriters, which we had never really experimented with before prior to the first EP, Anomia. And then once that started working, we figured we should just kind of take it to the next level and start recording our stuff and see what happens. And so far, it's been really fun.
Yeah, Bridget lives like 8 minutes down the street from me.
Oh,
okay.
So cool. I just like pop in and do stuff whenever. So
yeah, it's really convenient.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
And the band name.
Yeah, the band name. I was tossing it around in my head for a while. I saw it in my emojis. I thought that was a really nice marketable thing. I just kind of noticed it was a very catchy thing that everyone around me and I said without much thought, kind of just like, hey, how are you, or anything else. And I wanted it to be something memorable and just kind of short and to the point.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Solid. Awesome. So congratulations on your upcoming release, Surrealist.
It hasn't even come out yet, but I'm already getting congrats.
I know, right? It's great, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah. How do you feel about the response to it so far to the people you've shown it to, since at the time of recording, it isn't out yet?
Right. Not many people have heard it. You guys are like
we've
kind of exclusive audience.
Okay.
Oh my God.
All right.
Not even my mom has heard it. So
Are you serious? We heard it before the mom?
yeah, of course.
I would think that
you
mother
either,
was
Haley?
hearing
You
demos.
haven't shown your mom either?
My mom. But I will say, like, everyone who we have showed it to has been like really, really nice about it.
As they should.
And it's you never really know if they're just like being nice or if they really mean it. But it's like
Who's gonna tell you your record sucks?
But then our single Five Finger has already come out, and the response to that has been pretty good. Like I think same thing. Like people are pretty supportive and like sharing it around, and it means a lot.
Yeah,
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm very proud of that song, so I'm really glad that everyone likes it as much as I do.
Hell yeah.
It's as I said already, like it's a very solid EP. I was very surprised when I heard it. So
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
That's very good.
A lot of the like little press and stuff that we've sent it around to is like called it math rock and stuff, which I guess like it is, but I just never really. I don't know. It's cool to like hear people writing about it and stuff and like see their opinions of it, because as like someone involved in it, you don't think about it as much.
Yeah.
Totally.
It's just your music.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I've never really assigned a genre to it. I don't know. It's probably just alternative. But when I hear someone call it math rock, that's honestly kind of funny because it's like I'm really inspired by math rock, but the math rock that I listen to is way more complex than anything I could my simple mind could possibly write.
Oh.
So what was your writing process like for this EP? I know you said it was some of the first tracks you guys have written together. So just the two of you.
Yeah, this is like all through quarantine, kind of. Is where it started.
Yeah. Sometimes it just depends on the song. Like for Five Finger, that was one of those moments where I sat down for 8 hours and just hashed it out, and I had just something very in mind for the drums. So I sat there and I programmed all the drums for myself to record later. And then I sent it to Haley, and she was really stoked on it, and she made an amazing bass part. And then it came together pretty quickly after that. And other things like Divers, Haley came up with the bass riff at her house, and then I made a very spur of the moment beat over it, and that ended up just being what we stuck with because I guess we were just used to it by then and we didn't feel like we had to change it.
Yeah, we do like a lot of like writing sessions and then just kind of see like if a riff or anything from those sticks or if it's just good practice or whatever. So some of the stuff is born from that, and then some is just born from like ideas that Bridget had or sent to me, and then we just kind of bounce them back and forth.
Yeah, it's still really, really hard to write. I will put that in. And I still get so envious of people that can really like just crank out song after song, but that's definitely not my style. I've kind of come to realize it definitely kind of just hits me in waves or like phases. So while I wish I could be more productive, it kind of just forces me to really take a step back and focus on it when I am able to.
Exactly. Yeah, you get to just work on it more and more instead of just cranking out like half songs, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, in one like capacity, I wish that I was more productive just because it would mean like, I don't know, maybe it would be farther reach, but I also kind of like, really spreading it out and kind of focusing in on pitching it and kind of putting all in on each little thing because I want it to, you know, get the attention that I think it might deserve.
Mhm.
Who was really to say, but you know, we worked on it really hard, so I figure, you know, give it the limelight and, you know, just kind of put everything behind it and see what happens.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah, that's fair. Can you tell me a little bit about your headspace for this EP?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, it's about a couple different things. I mean, what I Should Buy a Sword is just kind of the opening track because it just talks about the pandemic. I didn't really feel like we could make another EP and not mention it at some point just because it's this huge jarring experience that I don't think anyone has really realized like how deeply it'll affect us for how long.
And also like lent the time and headspace to like make something like this. Like without it, I don't know if it would have happened.
Yeah, totally. I was out of work for a long time and there was just nothing to do. And it just kind of forced me to be like, I guess I should work on music. But yeah, I mean, I think this time has just kind of shaken everyone up in some way. A lot of time to myself usually just ends up in me thinking about everything and just thinking about, you know, just existence in general and you know, things I wish I could fix about things that I can't. And I don't know, just a lot of kind of abstract problems that if you're by yourself enough, you just kind of start like living in your head. And so that's kind of inspiring the title of Surrealist because it's just kind of all about like these abstract problems that are often really difficult to explain to people, especially when they ask you on a podcast and you're expected to answer. But it's just kind of about, you know, the feeling of being uncomfortable sometimes and the various situations that you can find yourself in that causes you to feel that way. And, you know, just about, you know, everyday problems like, I don't know, being depressed in the grocery store or like, you know, not being able to get over someone as quickly as you want to. You know, it's nothing really that crazy, but, you know, I just try to put my own spin on it.
Yeah, I think it's reflected in the lyrics, like the exact headspace at the time. He's like follows each song kind of.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm glad that we were able to kind of capture a variety of a couple of different sounds and things that I wanted to try out that I had never tried before. We used samples, which was the first. Well, we used a train sample on ice skates, but we used our samples of our pets in the first and last track, which I really liked. And just kind of just trying out weird things. Telling the guy, the person who mixed our record, he's fantastic. His name is Roger. We were like, hey, can you make this sound weirder? And he did a great job. So it's just nice to experiment.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I did want to bring up the animal sounds, but you already covered it, so thank you. Because I was like, what am I hearing? So thank you. I thought it was really cool. Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's kind of an homage to like in every one of my demos, my cat is always screaming in the background. So I figure she should probably just be on the track already.
Exactly. Why
not?
Not
That much attention.
Yeah. For the whole writing of this. We were like at home for like the whole writing of this too, and like I've spent a lot of time with my dog throughout this quarantine.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they deserve a place.
Yes.
Of course,
I agree. So what band or artist influence do you think you can hear the most on this EP, if any?
I listened to a lot of Joyce Manor when I was writing this. I listened to a lot of Hippocampus. They're like one of my favorite bands. Glockamora, which is kind of an older math rock band, and Spirit of the Beehive inspired a lot of the ways that I think about how to write and mix guitar. The guitars in the beginning of Divers are very much kind of based around Spirit of the Beehive's ability to really embrace, like, I mean, it's not dissonance, but they embrace a lot of dissonance in each ear and like kind of playing with what you're hearing. And I really like everything that they do. And I just got really inspired by that. So those are probably the main ones for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Bridget kind of challenged me with a lot of these songs, like to write in a different style because it's a little bit different than stuff that we've like played or written before together. So it was just like, she listens to probably more like punk and math rock influences, and I definitely have like dipped my toes in that. But like overall, I'd say I listen to more like indie alternative.
Okay.
So that's more my inspirations of like. I don't know, like the Front Bottoms or Group Love is like kind of the core of what I listen to, and then like just taking what I know and what I listen to and kind of spinning it to fit into these songs.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's a good combo of like your two, I guess, genres or groups of music, and you just kind of smashed them. That's good. That's awesome.
Yeah, thanks.
Of course, yeah. So this one should go like super, super fast. Off the top of your heads, I want you to describe this EP for new listeners in 3 words. 3 words. Both of you have to do it. So
Really go first.
It's math rock.
Okay, sure.
That's what you give us?
She said fast. I don't know.
I did, yeah.
Oh, we made this.
That's even cheaper
That's
than
so
the math
cheap.
rock. Go on.
Yeah.
More like
you
a,
have to do
we
it again.
made this? Maybe like an
there's a
inflection?
question mark. Okay.
I mean,
Here
before
it
I
is.
described it as like sad girl
guess.
music from girls. So
Yeah, sad girl music.
Girl music. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, any of the above.
All right.
All right. Thank
You
you.
gave
for
us a
giving
lot of
some-
options.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna say multiple options. We
All I do
appreciate
is
it.
give, man.
So in that same train of thought, and with more time, is there a certain feeling you want your listeners to have while going through the record?
That's a good question. I think in a lot of the points I kind of wanted, like for Hypervigilant, for example, I really wanted to have a kind of like a wave of like dynamics and intensity. And for that song, I really wanted the beginning and ending to kind of be like an inhale and an exhale. And then just like during the rest of the song is kind of just like building up an intensity. But I really want to like invoke feelings with dynamics, and I think we did a pretty good job of that, just in between, like, you know, the explosion in Divers and the way that Hypervigilant can get really calm, and the chaos of Hurts to Be and everything in between. Yeah, does that answer it?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess
Yeah, what would you say?
I don't really. I guess when we're writing, I don't think as much about like how other people will see it as much as how like I am seeing it. At the
Mhm.
How do
time.
you see it?
I guess I don't know. I see it as just kind of like a alternative vibe, but
Yeah.
also like challenging me musically a little bit, which I think was really fun.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm really into stuff that challenges my ear, and so I wanted to kind of focus more on that. It's really easy to kind of divert to more normal things and, you know, easier things and to write and easier chord structures perhaps, but like I know that that's not what I listen to. You know, I listen to stuff that I can really sink my teeth into and kind of sit back and be like, what did I just hear? And so that's kind of the feeling that I
That's
wanted
the
to
best.
give a little bit. Yeah.
At the same time, though, you don't want it to be like too out there that like nobody, everybody just
Right. Like you can't have it so that no one's going to like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's
Can't
like
be too out there, yeah.
Right.
I don't know. I hope they vibe. I hope people vibe.
Oh, yeah. I hope
Vibe.
someone likes it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure people will like it because it was, again, very good. So, yeah. So where do you guys see the band in the next 5 years? And I know this EP isn't even out yet, but are you working on anything new?
Everyone keeps asking us that. And I'm just
Yeah.
like,
Oh, I'm
dude.
sorry.
No. It's not your fault. I wish I was.
okay.
I can't be too productive right now in terms of creation because I feel like my brain just kind of clicks into, you know, manager mode, press mode when it's time to put something out. And so when I'm in that kind of hectic space, it's kind of hard to sit back and be an artist again because I'm so focused on like pushing. But what after this comes out, I am super excited to work on stuff again. I don't know what it's gonna sound like, but I'm excited.
There's still like I don't know, like I'll sit down every once in a while and come up with something, and then like not like a full song or anything, but like pieces and chunks, and then that kind of just like builds until you get something. And we're definitely like not in the same space where we're just like pushing really hard to write and come up with things. So it's more like laid back, just on your own time. What can you mess around and come up with?
Yeah, and I don't ever want to force myself to do it because it's just never turns out genuine that way.
Yeah.
But you know, I just kind of I have like a couple 30-second clips just because like that's all I can push out sometimes, and that's all that I'm thinking about.
But then
like
5 years from now, you're saying?
Yeah.
Well, me and Bridget are like.
I hope we've had played a show by then. We've never played a show with this band. Love to do that.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
We're very close friends though, so I'm sure that we will still just be like hanging out and making music when we want to. So
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I really care about.
that's kind of how it started, and I think that's the course of this band. Is just like, oh, what do you want to do? Like, do you want to write a song? And then we're like, yeah, that'd be fun. And then we make it happen what we want to do. So
Yeah.
I think that that's how it will go, and I'm sure more albums or whatever will progress from that. Hopefully, we can tour and
Love to tour.
play shows and have fun.
Okay.
Solid.
So for the last couple of questions, we're actually shift away from music and go straight to death row.
Boom.
So if you're on death row, what would your last meal be with a drink?
Boom again.
With a drink.
That's hilarious.
With a drink.
Oh, I didn't say everything.
Thank you.
Okay, but the first thing that comes to mind is at Domino's they have these things called.
Are you kidding me?
Dude, they are so
The
good.
cinnamon
Wait, what
twist,
are
you
they?
cannot get
Oh,
over the cinnamon
cinnamon
twist. You have to
Bro,
get over
it's
the
like
cinnamon
The
twist.
cinnamon twists are good.
All the twists are good.
They're like
Orderly
$7.
butter covered in cinnamon.
Worth it.
That's the last thing you would taste before you went.
That would be on my list.
They kind of bang.
Wait, don't they come with the
icing.
like the sweet sauce?
Yeah.
Yeah, the icing. Oh my god,
They're
so good. It's so good.
So
Yeah,
good.
that's a good choice.
So
That's a
good.
great choice. So true.
Man.
Yeah.
What's your drink with that? What are you gonna wash down with?
Yeah, icing.
Yeah, what are you gonna watch it? Oh.
I don't know.
Icing shots for everybody.
I
Oh,
drink a lot of
so
Dr.
shots.
Pepper, I know you.
Yeah,
You
I
love
drink
some
a lot
Dr.
of Diet
Pepper.
Dr. Pepper. I was like
That's solid.
raised on Diet Dr. Pepper. Like my parents always bought it because it was a soda on sale. So it's like all I drink.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had Dr Pepper, so
It has to
solid.
be Diet Dr. Pepper. The
Diet,
regular
okay.
one, too.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
Man, probably my two favorite foods are like burgers and pasta. So probably one of those things. If we're
Ooh,
going
wait.
burger, I love a good burger, fries, and a shake. Classic combo. If we're going pasta, fettuccine alfredo has always been my number one since day one. So
I want to change my drink to that.
it's too late. You can't change your drink.
It's
Oh.
the bubbly grape juice that you give to like kids at holidays.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Juice. Ugh, the
You
red
wouldn't even spike it.
Those are so good.
I don't need. I guess yeah. If I'm gonna die, like maybe I'll get really drunk.
Yeah, let's just get
Sure.
hammered.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? I have to ask, what shake flavor if you're going the burger, fries, and shake route?
If we're
like-
going that route, we have a couple
Mhm.
options depending on if I'm drinking it during the burger or after as more of a dessert option.
Okay.
If we're
What
drinking
about like
during-
half and half though? Like you drink half of it while you're eating, and then you just have half left over while you're
That's a great
as
point.
dessert.
Yeah, if it's gonna go with the burger, it's got to be a little bit on the tamer side, just because there's so much flavor already.
Mhm.
So I would probably go with either vanilla or Oreo.
Oh, solid.
Okay.
Oreos, I feel underrated, so
Mhm.
good
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah.
So, so if you could live in one fictional world for a week, where are you living?
You've never delivered the question like that. Sorry.
No.
Where are you going?
Where are you
Pack your
going?
bags. Where are you going?
What's some
Want to try
fictional
something?
world? I need to think of some.
Think of one.
Yeah, I know. I'm like trying to.
Can I say the universe that Bernie Sanders won in, or is
Yeah,
that not?
yeah.
Okay, yeah,
That's
I'll
fine.
choose that.
Okay, that's a very good choice. I like that one.
Yeah,
That is fictional.
definitely not happened. So
Oh.
I don't know. Probably something more fun. Maybe I'd go like live in a cartoon or something.
yeah,
That'd be
pretty
good.
cool.
That's
Like
the-
Chalk Zone.
That's the
Oh,
typical
there's
answer we
there's
get.
this show called Hilda. It's on Netflix and it's like a really,
Mhm.
really cute cartoon and there's just like little trolls and it's like really nice like nature and little adventures that she goes on. It's really sweet.
That is pretty
so.
good. Oh, Over the Garden Wall. That's a super cute
Yeah.
universe.
But that's spooky.
So what? It's cute.
You want to
That's fair.
I'll be spooked a little bit. Sure.
Okay.
So
I'm looking for some excitement, man.
yeah, all right. So I have the honor of asking the last question, and every single person we've spoken to has said that it is the most important question.
Yeah.
What's your favorite color?
Ooh. I've struggled with this all my life, honestly, just like picking one favorite thing.
So true.
I'm indecisive, but
You think like to wear or to look at? Well, I guess it's kind of the same. I like a nice dark green. I
I
like
was gonna
this.
say a forest green.
It's a good green.
Okay, you're just gonna copy
Okay,
me?
but I won't. I also really like a. I don't know how to describe it, but like a washed out red. And I'm not saying pink. I'm saying like a
No, 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 no,
flat
no.
kind of orangey red.
Blood
Okay.
orange.
No, not quite.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, as I said, that's all the questions we have today. Is there anything that you guys would like to plug?
Our album.
Oh yeah, the
choice.
album. It's not out yet. Keep your little eyes tuned.
Peel them.
You can
Oh.
peel them
Peel
up.
them and tune them up.
Yeah, do
Mhm.
everything you got to do to your eyes, because we got some cool pre-order stuff coming up on our record label, which is takeahikerecords.limitedrun.com. We currently have We Can Run Club up for sale. Not the band, the merch. The merch band.
But if you can buy the band.
You can buy our whole band if you give us enough money. Honestly,
Oh my
we'll do
God.
anything.
All right. We gotta
But
say
yeah,
20
that's
bucks.
where it'll be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, cool.
Well, I own your band now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
Love to have you,
Cool.
man.
fantastic.
You can find us on Spotify and anywhere else to stream music online in your backyard, under your floor. Go for it.
Wow.
Okay.
Just hang out.
It's amazing.
Your floorboard, we're in there.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wow, you guys are
Can I
everywhere.
come in?
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, thank you for sitting down with those guys. It's been okay, cool, and really good noise podcast.